Blessings and welcome to all of my fellow Virgos out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your first monthly reading for January 2019. And this applies to all of you who have your sun, moon, or rising sign in Virgo. Yes, I'm a Virgo rising myself. Happy New Year to all of you Virgos. This is going to be a month that I feel a lot of us might be getting really lucky. We have a lot happening in our fifth house of love, romance, pleasure. Just having more fun in connection to our creative ideas and enjoyment with our children. So I feel it's going to be a lucky month, and I've already pulled a couple cards to see. We're starting off with some type of victory and success. We do have some eclipses happening also, so we'll talk about that as you go into your reading. We're going to connect your reading with all the astrological signs to just kind of get a more in-depth understanding with the connection to the universe and the tarot reading here for us Virgos. So the self position is the Aries, the first house, and that is all about self. But it does look like with this energy here in our tarot reading, we have victory, success. It is about hope and faith for the future. It looks like whatever you have been planting, whatever you've been trying to grow, maybe in 2018 or before, things are starting to sprout. Things are starting to show the success. So keep on having the hope and faith of whatever you've been trying to grow and create for this victory. Things are getting clearer. And it does look like this may be a month that you are going to receive some type of wonderful reward with success. Or also in love. It can be in love. This is connected to you, so there could be victory success with anyone around you or connection to you, but that's beautiful to see. So I do feel it's, though you Virgo, because it is in self position, so I really feel it's your victory, your success that you're going to be feeling. So the second house is Taurus, and that's our finances and resources. And our second house is in the sign of Libra, which is all about balance and relationships. So, it is always about us Virgos finding some type of balance in the way that we grow our prosperity. So let's see what's happening in our second house of finances. Interesting, the Three of Swords. So it does look like there has been some type of heartache and pain, some type of situation that may have been quite difficult to get through. That's why I feel you're heading towards victory, and that is maybe something that you need to understand. If this has been a long road to success and heartache and pain on the way, no, it looks like all your hard work is paying off here. If there is a change in your finances and resources, I do feel it's about you having strength and power to get over it. And the Bear card is also about knowing that your finances will get better. It's about the strength that you have to get over any type of pain or disillusions that you've had to deal with your finances. Now, we do have some energy happening in our eighth house, which is, other people's resources. And, maybe there has been, some type of loss or pain from a loved one that you're having to deal with. It may be that you are receiving some type of inheritance or something from this, but we'll look at that deeper. But there does seem to be some heartache and pain around finances, resources. With the Bear card, it is financial. But it is through strength that you will get over this. So let's look in the third house here. And what is the third house? The third house is the house of communication. And let's see where that connection is here for us Virgos. And let's see, the third house of communication is the Gemini house, but it's us connected to the Scorpion energy in the third house. So let's see what that Queen of Cups, sensitivity. So yes, we have the third house connected to Scorpio, and it's definitely the Queen of Cups energy. So it's about us being more sensitive in our communication, more loving in the way that we connect to others. So yes, I feel this is a month that we are going to be like the Queen of Cups, being more emotionally open, especially to our children, being more sensitive to how others feel. And understanding that, yeah, I do feel, yeah, there may be some type of communication about some type of loss, some type of secret, something something coming to you that may be communicated to you. So I do feel there's something, and it also could be some type of secret knowledge or a connection to love that you're going to be feeling with the Queen of Cups. Because remember, the self-position will receive victory and success. There is something changing and evolving through faith and hope, but it does look like there's something that may be shown to us Virgos about some type of loss through some type of financial situation. It doesn't have to be a loved one, but it may be a loss in, you know, some type of financial support, especially with the 8th house. I believe, yes, Uranus and Mars are in there, yeah. So there could be an unexpected changes happening in our finances and resources from others. Some type of secret knowledge, some type of communication may be given, and that you're going to have to be really sensitive about what is being communicated to you. So just, I'm saying that there is something to be aware of, some type of knowledge that you're going to have strength in. But it does look like it's leading you through, you know, the pain, the emotions, to realizing something new is coming. And that could be just the fact that you may be releasing yourself from a relationship, and now your financial gains won't be as prominent as it was before. But, you know, you will get through it. You'll have a new beginning. So let's see, we're at the 4th house. The 4th house is the house of home, security, and it's our house that's connected to, yes, Jupiter is in our 4th house right now, so that's exciting. So, and that's the house connected to Sagittarius for us. So we have Jupiter in our 4th house of Sagittarius connected to our home and family. There's got to be great luck and success there for this month. And I do believe Venus will be meeting up with Jupiter, so it looks like things are going to look beautiful in your home, trying to make your home more aesthetic looking. You may have some beautiful creative ideas to expand the way that your house, your home looks. This may be luck in selling or buying a home too. What does it say? Resolution, yes. Moving forward, 6 of Swords. So there's a few things I want to say here, because it's family and home. Now I see the 6 of Swords, and that is about moving forward, and something, you know, something maybe mature, ripened, that has that is being illuminated to you, meaning a resolution, meaning I do feel there may, again, I have to go back, we're seeing these swords, something being communicated to you to let you know that maybe someone mature, someone older, someone that may have been on this earth for a long time, may be passing away, and there's some type of resolution moving forward. This may be something that you've been expecting, but this also is this connection I do feel about maybe leaving a relationship, a home situation. Resolution to finally move forward, believing in your spiritual guidance. So yes, I feel a lot of this may have to do with some of you Virgos making the decision to finally move forward, to start some type of new beginning through the heartache and pain, being more emotionally sensitive to really seeing the truth about a situation here. So, but you know, this is what Jupiter in the 4th house is doing, is getting those resolutions done and allowing you to spiritually grow, because Jupiter is the house, the planet of growth and spiritual enlightenment, right? So there will be resolution to any type of maybe family situation that has been, you know, there may have been some pain with family members. And so it does look like there's something growing spiritually from maybe this resolution that's coming. Like I said, I feel a lot of you Virgos are being more sensitive, more open to maybe giving your love more deeper to your loved ones, and allowing things to heal. So let's go on to where we at. We are at, of course, the 5th house. The 5th house is our love, romance, pleasure house, right? And we are going to have an eclipse in that energy here. And the 5th house for us is going to be, where's it going to be at? It's going to be in Leo, of course. What am I saying here? So Let's see here. What? I just lost my train of thought. Is that crazy here? What was I going to say? Sorry about that. I had a little brain fuzzy, and I had to stop the video to collect my thoughts again. I was just going to talk about the 5th house of love, romance, and pleasure, and it is connected to our Capricorn energy. And this is where the eclipse, it is going to be a solar eclipse in Capricorn on 5 January, affecting our 5th house of love, romance, and pleasure. Not only do we have the eclipse, the moon eclipse in there, we also have Saturn, we have Pluto in there, we have the sun in there. So there's a lot, and Mercury in there. Whew. So yes, there's a lot going on in our 5th house that we can really tap into the energy. So let's see what that eclipse energy in our 5th house on 5 January is going to feel like. Feels good. We get the Ace of Cups. That's awesome. That is making us feel real good. It's about love. That's what it says on the card. Love. And that's what I said. The 5th house is what? Love. Are you ready to get lucky? This is an emotional connection. You have 2 aces. Yeah, the key is to open up to your Queen of Cups energy, being more emotionally available for love. There's victory and success. This is about loss. This is about heartache and pain being released from you. And maybe that's what that eclipse in the 12th house is going to do for us, is finally release the heartache and pain so that we can move towards that love energy. That 12th house eclipse is going to happen on 20 January in Leo. So this is about, and that's the last eclipse in Leo that's going to happen. So I feel it's the ending of karma, of some type of karmic cycle. And it's showing that we are receiving some type of blessing and love. The key is to open your heart, freedom. How beautiful is that? I love that. So let's look at your 6th house here, Virgo. And the 6th house is what? Our day-to-day activities, our work energy, our health regime. And I don't think anything planets are in there right now, but let me see. Let's see where the focus is in the 6th house. I don't see any planets in there. But we do have what? The 4 of Wands. What do we just say about freedom? There's some type of freedom. You know, the key is to open up to some type of freedom. The 4 of Wands is, wow, it really is about finding some type of stability, putting action to your creative ideas, right? And making it some type of priority in your day-to-day activities. So this may be something that not only in love, but you are really creating artistically. You've got luck on your side to maybe leave your work environment, to start your own freedom, to start your own business, to start to create your own desires. That's what I see. How cool is that, Virgo? Are you ready to get lucky? And that's why I feel if you're ready to pursue your dreams, your desires, what you are creating magically within you, then yeah, the moon's energy is going to give it to you. How cool is that? Yeah, the cycles of the moon eclipses, the changes that are happening, waiting till the right time for the moon to give you the sensitive, intuitive connection. Yes, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, freedom. You understand what you want to do now, Virgo, in your work, in your day-to-day activities. Is there changes that you need to make for this freedom? And maybe this is what the loss is. Maybe you're going to have to take a pay cut to really fulfill your desires, right? But it's about moving forward, not being stuck. It is about your spiritual strength and believing in yourself for that victory and success. So yes, Virgo, let's go into where we at now. We're at the 7th house. The 7th house, yes. What's the 7th house all about? It is all about relationships, one-on-one partnerships. So let's see how we see a lot of love flowing and new freedom to really connect to that energy. And 8 of Wands, releasing the fear. Whoops, sorry, I just dropped that card. Okay, and it says journeys on here. So are you ready for a new journey? And it's about, not holding back the fear. It's like, you're ready for this journey. So what's holding you back? Be free, be open to connect. Because I do feel you know, there is something, yeah, there's something that you're worried about, Virgo, in love. You're worried about relationships, partnerships. You're worried about whether or not this is the right journey for you. Are you ready to embark on some type of victory in love? And because of the heartache and pain from the past, it may be fearing you. Look at this, yeah, and then you have the male energy. So yeah, I do feel maybe this is, maybe a lot of you male Virgos are feeling more fearful about one-on-one relationships, more fearful to maybe make a commitment with someone. But I do feel this is a time to see that you can have a lot of luck and love if you open up to, you know, relationships. I feel it's about one-on-one relationships, partnerships this month for us Virgos, is connecting to that light connection, to a relationship, to really grow and be inspired. Partnerships also, you know, if you're doing things in the 5th house with what you love to do artistically, it's like you will find that right relationship, partnership to maybe go on a journey to really create and do what you feel your soul purpose is. So yes, let's look at where we're at, the 8th house. The 8th house is the Scorpion house, the 8th house of major changes, right? And that connection is, what do we have in the 8th house here? Oops, you got 2 cards here. The Knight of Cups and the 8 of Swords. So it is about restriction here. So, you know, I was here looking at the 8. We've got 2 8s here. And so I want to explain something here with the 8 of Wands, because I was actually referring to the 8 of Swords here now that I'm seeing this. The 8 of Wands is, you know, action and going forward on a relationship. So going back to this card, because this is about fear. The 8 of Swords is fear, being fearful about going on some type of new journey, about taking action. And then what do you get? The Knight of Cups. So this is about love, a spiritual love. Yes, do I feel, this is a very interesting. I do feel with that eclipse at the end of the month in the 12th house, there may be a very spiritual connection, like a soul vibration coming to you. And don't be fearful of it. The 8 of Wands is traveling and connecting and communicating and you know, having a lot of fun. I see action. I see journey. So we see freedom and journey, the 8 of Wands and 4 of Wands. And that is about having some fun and pleasure and taking a journey somewhere. So yes, do I see you, Virgo, some of you taking some vacation time to enjoy yourself with someone? I feel it's a one-on-one relationship that you're really going to fulfill yourself with. So release the fear, because the Nine of Cups is flowing your way. It is giving you the love that you want, the spiritual love that you've been waiting for, Virgo. So yes, wow, action time. Don't be fearful of this change of love, and open up your hearts and see where it's taking you. So where are we at now? We were at the 8th house of Aries. Yeah, that's the 8th house of Aries. The self position, you being aggressive now to really, you know, listen to your emotions. You've got that, wow, Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. That's a lot of emotional love there, and really being deeply connected to how you feel in your emotions. So let's see, where are we at? 9th house. 9th house. What is the 9th house? 9th house is connected to our higher beliefs and our spirituality and a higher education, traveling, and it is in our 9th house of Taurus. So Taurus, our beliefs, we are full of courage in our beliefs to really fulfill our desires and to believe in our spirituality. That's why I feel with the Angel of Courage, it's strength and victory that you will be receiving through whatever you've had to learn through heartache and resolution. Well, you have the power of the Lion, and like I said, we have that connection to the eclipse energy in Leo on January 20th. So yes, we are getting ready for some type of strength through that 12th house lunar eclipse happening on 20 January. We're being prepared for some type of courage and strength and power. It's like it's being given to you from the universe. So I feel there will be some stress involved in knowing that you have to be strong in your convictions, in your spiritual beliefs. But I do feel if you, you know, stand strong and believe, whatever courage, whatever pain you're going through or have been going through, the 10th house, it's giving you this courage. Because the 10th house is maybe changing to your destiny, changing what you're doing. But let's see if there's anything happening in the 10th house here. Now, the only other thing that's going to be happening will be that lunar eclipse in the 12th house. So yes, let's connect to the 10th house of our destiny and career, seeing if there's some type of power that we need, courage to maybe make some change, and having some type of freedom to really create and go on our own way. So let's see. Yeah, the 6 of Cups, support. So yes, I do feel in your career, if there's a change that you're wanting to do, following your own journey to solidify what you truly love to do, you will have support. You will have love, recognition from others, that's for sure. So I do feel with the 6 of Cups, that support from others, supports from those that you know, maybe from the past, or someone that you know for a long time. But I feel for the 10th house, there's some type of support that you shall receive for some type of victory, for some type of success, for some type of support that you may need to emotionally do some type of change in your career. So that's cool to see. So let's look at the 11th house. 11th house is our hopes, wishes, and dreams. It's connections to others and finding new circles of friends, organizations. Page of Wands, ideas. So I do feel connecting to the right people. It's like you are inspired. There's a lot, yes, with that 5th house energy. Not only is it about love, but I do feel you'll be inspired creatively to express and connect to a lot of people. You may be connecting to the right people. The Tower, there you go. That is about unexpected changes, ideas, big corporation. You need to get out there this month, Virgo, to really express and communicate. Yeah, the Swords are also about that communication. And, you know, if there has been some type of heartache from some type of communication that you received from the past, maybe from some type of organization, some type of business situation that did not go through, it looks like now you may meet the right person, connect to the right corporation who are going to fulfill your ideas. Excuse me. So yes, that is your creative potential. That's why you are going to get lucky this month here, because it is about knowing that you have the potential to really create your ideas, and something unexpected may come to you to allow you to create. So let's look at that 12th house eclipse energy that's happening on January 20th, connecting to the mystical side of us. And I do feel there's something very spiritual happening with that 12th house, an ending of karma, creating some type of new beginning. Yeah, and look at, you get the Angel of Peace. Your angels, temperance, balance. Yes, that eclipse at the end of the month there in the 12th house is giving you the balance. It's giving you that clearance and finally going on the pathway. Wow. Yes, look at that. I feel there's a soulmate love coming. There's a strong connection to love. The Angel of Peace. This is about waiting until the right time for this new love, the soulmate energy to come to you at the right time. So if you've been waiting, Virgo, I feel you're going to get really lucky to find your soulmate, to find love, to find stability and new freedom for journey. It just looks fascinating and exciting. So let's pull a love romance angel card for this love energy, victory and success, and just, you know, opening up to new ideas and being more creative and more free to be courageous. So let's see here. One card for love and romance here. Does look like there's a lot of pleasure happening for us Virgos. So let's see here. Let's pull this one love romance angel card here. And let me see how much time. Okay. I want to pull some eclipses, and I'm trying to keep it under that one. Want to fly out. So yes, make an effort. Make an effort this month. I feel don't restrict yourself. Don't, you know, allow yourself to be fearful, because what it says here, it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And your angel of peace, your temperance card, they are guiding you. They are guiding to this love, and you're going to have to make the effort. You're going to have to open up your heart to love. But wow, didn't I say I felt this would be a wonderful month to get lucky, to find love, to really be inspired. Make the effort also to, you know, fulfill your dreams, your aspirations. Don't give up on them. This is what you get. It's beautiful. So I want to pull a few cards for the eclipse energy that's happening, and then just one last card to kind of flow in all this energy. It's just beautiful. So the first eclipse, like I said, will be on 5 January in Capricorn. Yes, it is in our 5th house of love, romance, and pleasure. And there's so much going on there. That's why I feel there is so much luck that we can have if we don't allow fear to hold us back, if we don't allow us the pain from the past to hold us back. It's making the effort and really, you know, being inspired now to follow our journey, to follow our love, to have courage. It really is beautiful. Coming apart. So that's why I feel that is, you know, what's happening for us is we are realizing that there's changes, freedom, coming apart. With that energy in the 5th house, we are seeing things changing, and we're coming apart from the past and allowing ourselves to open up more for victory and changes that we've been wanting in love. So let's read the beautiful message here. I was here trying to find my glasses. Okay, so number 46 here. Okay, let's read this here. Coming apart. Now is the time to take separate paths. Here we go. And so, like I said, this may be a connection to maybe some type of pain with relief, moving away from a relationship and having the courage and strength to do it. And that's why I feel that's what the 8th house with the courage and strength card and the stress card is, knowing that some of us Virgos need to release the pain and to come apart, so that by the end of the month, when that eclipse goes into our 12th house, we can clear that karma and start fresh. So coming apart, what does it say? The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the price. Separation brings good fortune. Yes, and that's why I feel some of you are going to have the strength to know that if you want the true love that you want, you have to come apart and change what has been happening. And if you focus on the 5th house and really want love and found in romance, you can surely make that change. And I do feel that is what that 5th house is allowing you, us Virgos, to really come apart and change, so we can get out of that stalemate energy and really fulfill connections to love and romance and fulfilling our desires. That you know, with Cap, we have so much in the 5th house. We also have Saturn in there and Pluto. It's like we've had to go deep for transformations and changes and really understand our lessons, and it's not easy having all that energy in our 5th house, but we have to come apart. We have to change things. We have to be realistic so that we can move forward in the new energy in 2019. How beautiful is that? So let's pull the card for the last eclipse, which will be in Leo on January 20th. Like I said, affecting our 12th house, our spiritual house, our mystical house, our spiritual house. I do feel there's a spiritual union, a spiritual partnership coming, whether it's in love or through a creative partnership. But there's support. There's definitely, so this says attachment, attachment. So let's see, maybe this is what it is, karma, because the number 5 is always very karmic to me. So it's maybe releasing ourselves from the attachment from the past. So I was just about to read what the attachment card is all about for us Virgos. So the message here is perceived need and the choice to let go. The choice to let go and not be fearful of this journey. So let's see, in the upright position here, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old, unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy would just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Yes, that's why I feel there's coming apart. There is breaking free from the restriction, the fear, the attachments, freedom, resolution, moving forward, not feeling blocked, courage, strength. Wow, how powerful is that for us Virgos? So the last card, just the energy with all of this, it just really shows this is the month that peace can be upon us with, that last eclipse. I just feel in Leo, it's the last Leo eclipse for a long time. It's in our 12th house. It just really is this ending of karma and attachments coming apart to start these new aces. It's so powerful. It's so beautiful. So let's see what the last card revolving around this whole reading for January 2019 here. The last message with those eclipses and knowing that there is going to be changes and coming apart to receiving more love and having more freedom to make the journey that you want. Wow, and then you get the commitment card. One of roses, no kidding. So, wow. We see all these ones. We see all this connection to love. It is so powerful. It is such a time that us Virgos need to let go and come apart. And this is about detaching and not being attached anymore to the falselyhood of our past. It is about taking off that mask and seeing the truth that we can bring into love. It is about us being fruitful now. It's about us spiritually evolving. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm just so happy to see this reading, even for myself. So let's see the One of Roses, commitment, commitment to ourselves, commitment to others, commitment to fulfilling our creative desires. That's why there's such a strong connection to feeling lucky this month. So what is the beautiful last message here about this commitment? Excuse me. Roses are scattered around a contract on a brightly lit desk. When this card appears upright, it means that a valuable union is at hand. A romantic commitment may be coming your way, or perhaps a love from your past lives and is returning to you. In your past lives is, returning from your past life. Yes, and you have the Six of Cups card. So there may be a past love connection, someone from a past lifetime, like I said, a soul connection that is coming towards you, a commitment. It's so powerful. Also, a business commitment may be forthcoming, such as the offer of a promotion or a new job, or the opportunity to form a partnership or create a new business venture. That's just what we talked about in this reading. This card could also indicate the signing of other types of papers, including the sale or a purchase of a house. And that's another thing we talked about with the connection to Jupiter in our 4th house. Or the beginning of a new investment. Either way, this card is filled with light and it indicates that good results are on the offering. As with many cards, part of the meaning refers to you. It is a reminder to be conscious of your commitment to yourself. If you want others to put you first, or to help bring happiness to your life, then you must commit to do the same. Your self-honoring choices will set the groundwork for all your partnerships to thrive. So close your eyes, Virgo, and with a deep breath, bring in the word commitment. Feel its energy fill you with dedication and purpose. You are ready to make a priority of every commitment, large and small, in your life, especially to yourself. Yes, it is going to be a beautiful blessing and much love coming your way. It is about victory and success and love. I can't even pull these cards off because of my tape. But it's just a beautiful message here, Virgo. So look at me. I'm here being the Virgo that I am to make sure they're all, you know, staying together. But anyway, much love to all of you Virgos. Very excited for this reading for all of us. And if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me to all the links below. Much love to all of you who support me each and every month here. And I'm opening up to my creative ideas and desires, and I'm going to do some changes with my tarot readings and doing some live readings, and I do feel that is the energy that's coming towards me, is getting over the fear and restriction to move forward, to do live videos. That's definitely a challenge. And there's my dog. That's one of my challenges. So anyway, I'll see you very soon, and with pure love through Sanity.